Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is Friday, March 15th, 2024. I am Nikki Lee, and welcome to the Good Shit Show. Tonight, you are in for a treat. I'm so excited. We have a very special guest, the weight loss psychic. Who'd have thunk it? Have you ever heard of such a thing? Well, it is a thing because she is here tonight. But before we get into all of that, y'all know I got to do what I do. If you haven't already liked our page, WMRR, on all social platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, um, turn on those notifications so you will be notified when we go live, when the Good Shit Show goes live every Friday night at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. You can follow me at I am Nikki _Lee on Instagram. I am Nikki Lee on Facebook and simply Nikki Lee on TikTok. I'm trying to get used to that TikTok thing, but listen, me and TikTok don't get along. I just don't understand it. Do y'all understand? Are y'all TikTokers? Is that a thing? Is it called TikTokers? Are we TikTokers? Anywho, I digress. But I do have to do a little business housekeeping. You can tap into $1 or $2 million industries and earn up to $100,000 a year online profits. The investments start at just $100. Find out how at www.passivepayday.biz and www.passivepayday.us. Did you get it? Did you get it? You got it? Good. Perfect. All right. Because I have this very special guest, we're going to move the show along, but we're going to talk about this week's trending topics. You ready? Hollywood stars. You know who sexy ass got a Hollywood star this week? Lenny Kravitz. On Tuesday, Lenny Kravitz was honored with his very own Hollywood star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He was joined by his daughter, Zoe, and Denzel Washington. His daughter made a special little joke about him as she's seen her dad grow and become this amazing rock star. But the thing that she has seen the most was his see-through shirts and his nips. Lenny Kravitz has awesome nipples. Have y'all ever seen or paid attention to his nipples? You should. They look very suckable. I don't even know if he like that. He probably do. He look like he a little freak. Speaking of freaks and that body that Sierra's got. Y'all seen that baby weight on Sierra? Ooh, that baby did that baby good. She is Atlanta South thick cornbread fed. Do you understand? Her and her quarterback, NFL husband, quarterback Russell Wilson, were recently spotted at the Vanity Fair after party to the Oscars, and she was looking scrumdiddlyumptious. It looks like she gained about 20 or 30 pounds with that last baby, but that's grown woman weight. And Sierra, baby, we are here for it. You look good. Now, I'm sure you're going to want to get back down to the pre-baby weight, but sis, take your time because that baby weight is doing right by you. Okay? Okay. Speaking of a big girl, we're going to go black girl magic as well. Davine Joy Randolph. Have you ever heard of her? I was first introduced to Davine Joy, and My Name is Dolomite. Did y'all see that in 2019 with Eddie Murphy? It was the depiction of Dolomite, the 1970s actor. Well, sis has been tearing up the awards ceremony season. She has won almost all of them for the supporting actress for her role in the Holdovers. I ain't never heard of this movie. I'm going to watch this movie because I'm going to support her. But she was also in HBO's The Idol with The Weeknd. Did y'all see that? That was good too. The Weeknd played a very interesting character. His name was Tedros, and he was like a pimp, but kind of fell in love with the main character. It was cute. They were weird, but it was cute. I'm gonna let it do what it do. I won't give him too much of a hard time. All right. Check out the holdovers. Google uh, Davine. It's DA, but it's pronounced Day, but DA apostrophe. It don't matter how famous we get. We know how to ghettoify some shit, right? DA apostrophe VINE Joy Randolph. Thank me later. All right. Celebrity birthdays. Lucius Lyons, aka Terrence Howard, turns 55. He turned 55 on the 11th. He looks good. He was recently in Atlanta. He did a sit down here. So I'm interested to see what he's doing here. Everybody's in Atlanta though, so that's not surprising. But he turned 55 on the 11th. Super producer Timothy Zachary Mosley, better known as Timberland. He turned 52 on March 10th. Have y'all seen Timberland lately? Brother fine. He like fine, fine. He like fine, fine, fine. That baby weight, he dropped that baby weight and he looked real good. And Atlanta's own Jasmine Guy from a different world, Whitley Gilbert. She turned 62 this week as well on the 10th. So big ups to all of the Pisces this season. I need y'all to hurry up, get these raggedy Aries out the way because here come Taurus season. We coming, we coming, we coming. Y'all ready? All right. So y'all heard me say weight loss psychic, right? Okay, so we about to get into my guest. Her name is Monique Smith, also known as the weight loss psychic. But this sis is a serial entrepreneur, singer, actress, started in the entertainment industry at the age of 11. She has shared the stage with Immature, Blue Cantrell, Smooth. She signed with Wilhelmina modeling agency. She's been in stage plays, movies. Is there anything that this lady has not done? But right now, Mo's weight loss soup. I'm so ready to. She got a plan for me, but I'm so ready to introduce y'all to Miss Monique Smith. Hey, Monique.
Hi.
The weight loss psychic. Welcome
Yes.
to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate you for being here. But before do you want you? Because we took a shot or two before
Just
we
two.
started.
Just two.
Do you want another one? Or are you good?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
And
do
don't
it.
threaten
Because
me with a good
a lot of
time.
people won't understand what I'm about to tell them, but what you can show them, what happened to you overnight, is mind blowing. So, you guys grab your glasses and sit back and relax and enjoy the show
Enjoy
because
this show.
I can't make this shit up.
She can't make it up. Okay, our liquor sponsor, Balt Vodka.
Yes.
It's good, right?
Doing that
It's
thing.
the strawberry vodka, and you can find them at Total Wine and More down in Florida, or you can Google Vault Vodka.
Yes. Do
And
support. Do support. Because when I
And
tell you this vodka is smooth and it's delicious, I was like, You're not supposed to say when you take a shot of vodka,
no, you're not.
but this is absolutely delicious,
We'll
people.
take it. But Google Vault Vodka, BALT.
Is that in Fort Lauderdale? Or is it in
It's
Orlando?
all in Florida. It's
Oh,
in
there's a
all,
boat.
they're in the Total Wine
Okay.
and stores.
Total
down there.
Wine stores.
Yes.
Yes. Total Wine
Okay.
and Spirits, right?
Yeah, that's what it's
Okay.
called. You know about Florida. Salud. Bam.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. I ain't drinking no more after this. Here we go. Woo! Okay, before we get started for real.
For real, for real.
We have to play a little game. Would you rather, right?
Yeah.
It's not nothing too crazy.
Let's do it.
All right. And it's only 3 questions. SUV or compact car?
SUV.
Jeezy or T.I.?
Jeezy.
The snowman. Athletic Bill or Bear?
Bear. Gotta have a little tummy.
You like the little tummy?
Yeah, a little tummy.
Okay, we'll take the little tummy. That's it. That's all I had to ask you. If I had to do, I'd do SUV as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ti or Jeezy. Probably Jeezy
It's
also.
the chocolate for me, sis.
It's probably
It's the
also.
chocolate
But
for me.
baby, let me tell you about that. I can't do no bear. I need my
Baby.
dudes to look like G.I. Joe. Cause baby, I got stomach and
Yeah,
he got
but
stomach, and that's a whole lot of friction
no,
that's
but you gotta
rubbing
understand.
again. I'm listening.
I done grabbed on some bricks. That ain't comforting. I don't have a stomach thanks to this soup.
We
I
gonna talk
might
about
be
this
thick
soup.
in the right places, but to grab a little belly, it don't hurt. Sis.
It don't hurt.
We're thick.
I'm thick enough for the both
Now
of
I
us.
get it. Belly on top of belly sometimes could be a clash.
Sometimes,
But I didn't say we need a grizzly bear. I said we just need a bear.
So who's a bear? Who's an acceptable bear for you? That's like
In the industry?
yes, like Ice Cube.
No,
Is
he
he-
would never be. He's too light.
But he's not a bear. His body type isn't bearish.
I don't know because I'll never look at him because he's not.
Okay,
He's
so
not.
give me a bear. Give me your bear.
Let's see. A bear in the industry for me who I'm always gonna go with Blair Underwood.
He ain't no bear though.
He might got a pinch of fat.
Blair Underwood.
Yeah,
I mean, he's sexy.
he is.
Okay. I mean, I give you to.
I don't want a 12-pack. I can make my man snatch by the suit, but he ain't gotta. I ain't gotta put my hands like a puzzle in his thing. Understand? I just need something to wrap around.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
I want to start from the beginning, but I feel like we should start. Do you want to start from the beginning? Yes, let's start from the beginning. Tell us when you started. I mean, I graced at it at the age of 11, and then we're gonna get into this amazing soup that I'm gonna actually try on air for the first time.
Yes,
mind you. Okay,
definitely.
The floor is yours.
So, age 11. Well, first of all, let me say I have two sisters. My dad was a preacher, is a preacher, and we were, no matter what church we showed up to, if they didn't have a choir, we were the choir.
Oh wow.
Okay, so we started singing as young as toddlers, and we knew how to harmonize. My dad, both sides of my family could sing, so it's in us. Like all of my cousins can sing, all of them, every last one on both sides. So I developed my voice very early on, naturally leading in the choir at church or whatever. But when I got to middle school, I found myself. My dad noticed that I had a talent. I met with three girls outside of myself: Georgina Hardiman, Latoya Hillman, Tashana Martin, and we became Black Sisters United.
Oh,
okay.
A group.
And we were a group. We were a thing. We were a big thing. At the time, we did radio talent shows. We did the Decca talent show in high school. We performed, we traveled, we got accepted to Apollo.
Oh,
we did not go.
Okay.
But we got a chance to perform at weddings and a lot of things, and that put us on the map. I left the group when I was 16 years old, so you're talking about 5 years together, and became solo. But then at age 14, I got into modeling.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's back it up. I got into modeling before that. A lot of casting calls and stuff my mom used to take us to, but I got accepted, but I was so wrapped up into music. But I embraced modeling at 14, went through the rest of my high school in modeling, got in college, started doing yacht shows on Hilton Head Island, and couldn't really embrace being a solo artist because traveling by myself was not a thing. Got out of that, had my first child, was walking through the mall in Gwinnett Place.
Shout out to Gwinnett. Is it even there anymore?
Yeah, Gwinnett Place Mall in Duluth, Georgia.
Okay.
Was walking through the mall and got casted because they said I looked like young Nia Long. Right?
This is
when I was 20. I'm Yolanda Adams all day now. But
Oh,
But I was walking through and I got signed as a lookalike for Nia Long to Wilhelmina Modeling Agency. Okay, and this is 2001. Got picked up from, okay, so Wilhelmina had a music industry and a modeling industry. Okay, so I got to do seat fillers for Nia Long, meaning award shows. When she gets up to pee, I sit down, and when they run the cameras,
it looks like she's there.
Yes,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that was exciting. But I got into the music industry, got picked up from Dunmore Entertainment. Shout out to you guys in Chicago, Illinois. Was almost signed to R. Kelly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we escaped. We escaped.
Damn.
Right.
You survived R. Kelly.
Man, my sister too. Shout out to Danielle. We escaped. But I was in Chicago for several years, going back and forth between Georgia and Chicago. That's where I got to meet Heather Headley. Was in the studio when Jay-Z recorded with Linkin Park Encore. Was in their master studios doing mine. And had an exciting life. But I called my mom and she was like, nope, you're not signing. I was like, all right, I trust you. You know what I'm saying? So I took a turn, and then I got MySpace, got me picked up for stage play, A Changed Mind. We did tour on that, and I was the main character of that. That was exciting. Opened up in my hometown of Macon, Georgia. Shout out to Macon.
Let me tell you something. That was a day party a couple of years ago. And somebody I know was throwing it, but I was like, Macon. I want to go to Macon.
No, you're going to go to Macon.
They had such a good time in Macon. I was like, sure now. I had such a good time in Macon. Shout out to Macon.
And
Georgia. I think it was called like Brims and Cocktails, this whole little series. And we were, I can't even tell you if it was downtown, but it was like a cute little area.
Yeah, it had to be downtown because ain't nothing cute.
It was a cute little area. But I was thoroughly surprised by Macon. Shout out to Macon, Georgia.
Shout out to Macon, Georgia.
An hour and a half from the ATL.
Yes, it ain't even that. It's 45 minutes from McDonough, probably an hour from downtown. A little, if you're up north, an hour and a half.
Okay.
But, got a chance to do my stage play in my hometown. And then we ended up last in Atlanta. That was 2008. Got a chance to walk the red carpet with some really good names. Some really well-known names while it was in the industry versus music. And that did 4 movies. Ended up on the morning show in New York for this amazing fast weight loss. I can't explain it. I had to sign. Okay, so I'm gonna tell the truth,
please,
because I want people to look at the clip on YouTube because it's on there. But I had a guy from the UK named Paul McKenna who reached out to me after watching my weight loss progress on Black Planet. Shout out to Black. If you know anything, that was really the first social media.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 1998, 1999.
Right.
But I had a guy that came up to me and said, hey, if you tell people that you lost weight off of my plan, I'll pay you. I took the money. I was young. And I went on every show he had. I was on infomercials in New York. I'm in books. I can show you, saying that I lost weight from his program, but that is not the case.
Okay.
So I signed a 10-year program because I took the cash.
Absolutely.
But I waited to 2009 when my 10 years was, 2019 when my 10 years was up with that contract. And I started telling people, and any of my clients who are on here can tell you, I had over 700 people in 2019 that I helped lose weight from doing reverse psychology. Okay. They didn't have to. They eat what they love. Yeah. They don't have to change much about what it is, but people lose weight from talking to me. I didn't even know until my clients was like, I just got a phone 2 hours ago with you and I've lost 7 pounds. Nikki, how much did you lose?
Okay. So y'all, I cannot even fucking front. When I sent her, I ain't gonna say the weight for real.
I said, take your picture.
Listen, I did.
Take a picture.
So I took a picture after having a conversation with her. I took a picture around
2:36 p.m. yesterday.
Damn time stamp.
Look,
and then
hold on.
Yeah.
And let's do this because reality is Emails don't lie, and neither does text message. It timestamps everything.
It does.
I said, take a picture of the scale, 2:36 p.m.
And and when I sent her a picture at
2:36 p.m.
well, I ain't gonna say the weight, but what time I sent you the other picture this morning?
This morning at 7:36 or something a.m.
It was 7 pounds.
7 pounds solid this morning in less than 24 hours. What did you do?
I talked to you.
She did absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
I haven't told her about my program.
Nope.
She hasn't tasted. I have the soup right here
We
in
trying
front
the
of me.
soup
She
today.
has not tried the soup. This has
Nope.
nothing to do with the soup. This has to do with a gift that I have been given. We got psychics, we got mediums, we got Christians, we got preachers. But this is the gift that I have been given to change people's lives. And I have hundreds of testimonies of this. And how many did I send you? Probably about 40.
Oh my gosh, so many. And then
And she was like,
the
I can't
time
believe this.
frame.
The time frame was
It was
literally
like
2 hours.
well, the weight loss for them, the testimonies was like 2 months. And I'm like, what in the world? I've never seen anything like this before in my
Yeah.
life. And Monique will be back on the show because I'm gonna have to have results and she's gonna have to come back so we could talk about it.
Right.
But you want to go into detail or how it works or just talk about it?
So what I did was about when I started this, when I realized I didn't know, I had no clue that people were losing weight from talking to me, and to my clients kept saying, I just got off the phone with you. I lost 10 pounds. Oh my God, is what in the black baby Jesus is this. I didn't even do anything. I hadn't even started your program yet. I ate everything I wasn't supposed to eat. And I'm still 10 pounds down in 2 hours. And like I can't fit my shoes, my clothes, my bra straps falling off. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Right.
What did you do? No, what did you do?
Right.
I was like, what did I do? God said, what your mind believes, your body can achieve.
Absolutely.
Right? Manifestation is real.
Absolutely.
So I had to pray about it and try to embrace the gift that I gave, that I had, because I didn't understand what was going on, but I also didn't want to mislead people. But then I realized that was my gift. And then this woman on Facebook came to me and said, you're going to create something out of nothing that's going to make you a millionaire and you're going to change lives all over the world. And boom, it started with my own life. And I created Mo's Detox Soup, and 7,000 pots in across the United States and the Virgin Islands. I've shipped over everywhere. And it started with my own weight loss, but it also started with healing. Something I thought was just about losing weight and looking great turned out to be bigger: blood pressure, cancer, diabetes, just all kind of stuff. So I'm excited for her, for my sister who I modeled with.
Oh my gosh.
We've walked the runway. Felicia Dietrich, if you're watching, here's 2 of your babies. Right here.
Right.
Reunited.
We talking about
10
plus
15 years later.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Years later, we walked the runway together in the modeling industry, but we're about to change some lives.
I'm
starting with hers.
So
if you're ready for this, let's do this interview.
Absolutely. So I'm about to try it right now.
Yes. So we're going to get into
which one I'm doing first.
Okay. So what she's going to try is the original that I came up with. Remember, the woman said you're going to make up something absolutely out of nothing. This is a vegetable. Everything I do is all natural, 100% chopped by hand. Every pot made.
Smells good.
Oh, it's delicious. She has the chicken original mild. I can't do the mild. I'm a spicy chick. I need a little spice in my life. But it's absolutely delicious. Let me tell you something. If we're fat, we got that way by eating. Why not lose weight by eating?
Okay.
Right?
So I see. Is it zucchini, squash,
onions, celery, artichoke.
It's good, y'all.
Artichoke. It has cilantro, herbs and spices. It's all about using the right vegetables, herbs, and spices. So let me tell you my history of my background. Okay. My mother, grandmother, 5 uncles, 4 aunts died from colon and stomach cancer.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So I've lost everybody I love due to colon cancer. I do know this. The colon is the engine to our bodies. And once the colon is clean, all the rest of your organs start functioning at a normal pace.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So this is the second chance and the reset button to your life. If you're past 40, I don't care what you do, how thin you are, how small you are, you need to reset your life because this is our home stretch.
Absolutely.
You can either live it in pain, chronic diseases, illness, or whatever, or you can start over and enjoy the second half of your life where we might have had struggles in the first, but the second half does not have to be miserable because we're getting older.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So what I want to show is I want to show you this. Let me tell you why the soup works.
You want me to try this other one first before you tell me?
Yes. Okay. Go ahead. She's going to try. This is the new. So I came out with 4 new flavors. This is the mild Thai curry. It's still going to have a little kick, but it's not super spicy.
So this has a kick right now?
Has a little, probably because of the ginger. It has ginger in it. That's it. That has become my number 1 seller. I can't get rid of it.
No, I'm sorry. Good. It's some good soup right here.
It's delicious.
Okay. Okay.
So between the two,
kick not bad.
it's not good. Good. It's really good.
Is this the
well, I have no. So this is the mild original with chicken. You're eating the mild Thai curry, and then I have Caribbean jerk, mild and spicy. I have a Mexican. I have a lasagna flavor for all you pasta lovers. So for people who can't do tomato base, we have the Caribbean jerk and we have the Thai curry. And then for everybody who can, we have lasagna, Mexican, and the original. And it comes with smoked sausage, chicken, shrimp, beef roast, oxtail, ground beef, ground turkey, turkey sausage. So you have choices. But let me tell you something. It's for kids as well. All it is 100% vegetables.
Okay.
All natural.
Okay.
For you people who feed your kids off of convenience because it's quicker to go through drive-through and your kids are constipated, I have mothers that can tell you my youngest client is 2, my oldest is 99.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So if you can't poop, eat the soup. If you ain't pooping, you need to be souping.
Wait, whoa. Say that one more time.
If you can't poop, eat the soup. And if you ain't pooping, you need to be souping.
You heard that?
That's trademarked.
Y'all heard it from the
trademark.
The weight loss psychic.
Yes.
Do you understand me? Okay.
But for those who need a head start, who need to lose 10 pounds, or who need confidence that you can do it. I have a lot of patients that come to me that are bedridden that can't get in the gym.
Yeah.
They eat the soup. There is no exercise required. You can still eat your regular food. You can even drink alcohol. You're still going to have great results because it tightens your skin. It shrinks your colon back to its normal size. It's like the plastic surgery meets gastric bypass in a pot.
In a pot.
The more you eat, the more you lose. You'll go 20 years back. Your skin will change. If you have psoriasis or eczema, boom. If you have high blood pressure, I got the results. I have results for I've had people that travel 3 and 4 hours from diseases I can't even pronounce. But just please understand this. The soup not only eliminates old compacted foods, it eliminates mucus, fecal matter, and it eliminates fecal matter, mucus, and old compacted foods. So you're talking about dairy, bread, processed foods out of your colon. This is the second chance. I don't know if you can show this online.
Let me see if I can.
But this is what an example of what a colon looks like, even though that's not a colon.
Can y'all see that?
But that little bitty hole in the back, when people tell me I can poop, you're pooping out of that. Because if you're 40 plus and you grew up in the 80s or before, just picture that being the inside of your colon.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So chronic illnesses, diseases cannot live in a mucus-free environment.
Right.
This has everything to prevent you from COVID. I have a sister at home, Akua Maxwell, right now. We're going to pray for her. She has COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Akua.
Shout out to Akua Maxwell.
Prayers to you,
Prayers
Akua
to you,
Maxwell.
and you get well. But
absolutely,
a body cannot have COVID or chronic illness or diseases if it's mucus free. If you have allergies, any kind of chronic diseases, you might want to try this for your kids. When the kids start begging for it, you know it's real. Yeah. But not only that, I was able to achieve my goals. They diagnosed me with chronic arthritis in my left knee, and 4 days later, so I still got my handicap tag. I'm not giving it back. It doesn't expire to 2005. But let me tell you something. I don't have a swollen leg. That's 5 times bigger than my right leg.
That happened to you?
Yeah.
Wow.
They tried to give me surgery. I have not been back to the orthopedic doctor. So if you're dealing with pain, chronic illness, I mean, they will diagnose you, but a lot of people here, show them proof. I document everything. That was right before I had the soup. I can tell you stories about how I was on the side of the road. My dad was like, "Where are you?" Because I couldn't even drive because I was in so much pain. But 4 days after I accidentally created the soup, my leg went down, and I have not had any pain in that leg at all. No, not at all. So
y'all ready to go on this journey with me? Because I'm about to definitely. So typically, with the
shrink.
Yeah, that's she said. Y'all gonna
watch her shrink.
So I have on a very tight fitted outfit today. This would be good for. Let me see if I can stand up so y'all can see.
So let me tell you about the soup. You're only gonna lose excess weight. So where I am, I'm thick. What she asked me? You always had that back there?
Baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Baby.
I don't have a stomach though. I don't have any back fat though.
She does not.
You can't pinch me.
Booty on duty. Do you understand me?
Can I stand up? You got a camera on me?
Yeah. I got a camera on you.
So I don't have any. I don't wear a girdle, but I don't have a stomach.
Well, come up a little bit so the microphone blocking my view, honey.
I'm sorry.
No, you fine. Okay, you can go on turn. Yep, turn to the side.
I don't have back fat.
Baby, they buy bodies like this.
People think I have a BBL but when you don't have, so just think about when I was thick, when she was like, "Did you always have that?" My fat was here.
Yeah.
Which was on top of my butt.
Right.
5 to 6 inches, 7, maybe 8 inches out.
Right.
But you're only going to lose excess. So I don't have a stomach. I'm chiseled to the waist. But I'm still thick because this is my normal shape. I was born like this. My family, my mom's side is born like this. But at the end of the day, gut health is so important.
It is.
Like I said, I lost my mother, grandmother, 5 uncles, 4 aunts. It starts with gut.
5 uncles. That's a
lot of people. Everybody in our family, minus 2 or 3 from tragic deaths, have died from some type of cancer, breast cancer. Trust me, it's a healing soup. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say all natural. I cut. Not only do I cut, but please understand when she says the weight loss psychic, I have a gift. You know what I'm saying? I can't be explained. But when I touch the pot, I do it with love. I do it with prayer. I pray over every pot that goes out of this house for healing. And I have thousands of customers that can testify to tell you what they've been through and where they are today. Please go on Mo's Weight Loss Soup on Facebook, on Instagram, Mo's Weight Loss Detox Soup on Instagram. Please check out the reviews. Look at these. These are real people that I've never met off of Facebook. They keep coming back. And I have people that have had major issues from COVID that are on oxygen. Woman came back yesterday and said, "I can tell a difference when I have the soup and when I don't."
Wow.
I have to use the oxygen tank when I don't, but when I eat the soup, I don't need the oxygen. So any little thing that you're suffering with, just give it a try. We have to clean from within. You can go to the gym all day. I hate the gym.
Me
I ain't
too.
been to no gym. You say I ain't got no stomach. Everything else falls into place. But I hate the gym. I don't like to sweat. I don't like to mess up my hair. But cleaning from within, this is your second chance of life. You guys, please take a chance. You spend thousands of eating. but why not spend thousands to eat to get your health in order so you can be around for your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren?
Absolutely.
It's all about the generational.
And I've seen those testimonies on your pages, the Mo's weight loss pages on Facebook and Instagram.
It's real people,
and it's real
that
people
I've never met until then. But when I tell you, people love me because I've changed their lives.
Yeah,
I can't even express it enough. I am excited about her 7 pounds in less than 24 hours.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I got on that scale yesterday.
Shout out to Rico Barino, Fantasia Barino. He's my customer.
Oh, wow.
And guess what he said?
What did he say?
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
They don't.
That man lost about 11 pounds in 24 hours with me.
Wow.
I have his results too. I didn't even know you was going to say it, but I have his results too. He's on the road. He don't have time to exercise. He's in the studio. He's traveling. He's performing. So if you know anybody who needs it, any bedridden people that have chronic illnesses or diseases, if you can save a parent, an elderly person who might have some kind of condition, dementia. Is dementia a real thing?
It is.
Is it? That's the question. Because guess what? I thought arthritis was, but is it? Because I really don't have it.
Wow.
So we have to start thinking outside of the box. This is serious, you guys. We have a second chance at life. So let's live 40 plus, which is our last home stretch. Let's live it our best lives. Healthy, happy, snatch, no exercise. You ain't got to starve. You can still drink your shots. You saw us. Cheersing it up.
Cheers.
To the new life.
You want another one or no? You good?
Let's do it. Let's cheers to the new life, 40 plus. Okay. Let's live our life healthy and happy with no stress. Okay.
No stress.
No stress. But please understand this also. If you have little kids,
in which y'all know I do.
Okay. I am literally in the process of trying to get into schools to get a bowl of soup sent home per day per kids, because it not only helps you with the gut health, but it helps you sleep. It helps you not feel bad, and it helps you with brain health. Wow. Your kid, my son is it's proven. Not only does he go to school with confidence, doesn't have any more acne or any of those problems, but he also is a genius at Cornell University on a full scholarship. Thanks to
what's your son's name?
Jace Rivera.
Shout out to Jace Rivera. Scholarship at Cornell University. Yes. That's a shot. We're going to shout out.
Shout out to my son. Shout out to my daughter doing her thing. She is an advocate for my soup. She helped me build my business. And my grandbaby, who's going to eat the soup and she's going to be able to poop and she ain't never going to be constipated a day in her life. I promise you.
And say what's the tagline?
If you can't poop, eat the soup. If you ain't souping, you need to be
pooping.
No, wait, hold on. If you ain't pooping, you need to be souping.
Okay. I got you.
Thank you guys for your time. Thank you, Nikki.
How can they find you? You got to tell us one more.
How can you find me? I'm Monique Smith on Facebook. Okay, I am Ms. MIZZUNIQUE 32 on Instagram. I'm Miss Unique MISSUNIQUE 978 on TikTok. There's videos of real people, real transformations, my transformation. There's also Mo's Weight Loss Soup on Mo's Weight Loss Detox Soup or Mo's Weight Loss Soup on Instagram. And then on Facebook, Mo's Weight Loss Soup. I'm going to send her the links. Or you can text me, text the word soup to 706-405-0734. I'll be glad to send you the menu and the health benefits and answer any question you guys have. Save your people. If you have elderly parents that are sick or family members, reach out to me. I promise you I can make a difference for not only you, your children, but for your people too.
And how often am I eating this soup?
Okay, you're only required to eat minimum 2 bowls a day with your everyday meals. And you can even drink a little happy juice. Listen, if we don't drink happy juice, then we're not happy. Especially when you got little kids.
Happy juice keeps me out of prison.
Right. Keeps her out of prison. But what I will say is I would advise when you're doing the soup to try to refrain from what the soup is doing, which is removing the old compacted food that we've stored up for 40 years. We only eat the way that we eat because that's how we were taught.
Absolutely.
Okay. So the soup breaks down the old process, which is dairy, bread, rice, starches. Okay. So give the soup time to work. And I promise you, not only will you feel better, not only will your chronic illnesses disappear, medicine will start disappearing where you don't have to take it, but it will change your life.
So when you said don't get back into it, so if I'm souping, don't go back
No,
to eating that bull.
no,
the
not
bull
saying
crap.
that because
Okay.
let me tell you, I'm a real person and I'm going to keep it real. I'm always going to keep it real with my people.
Okay.
I eat cheese
Okay.
on occasions, but and I'm not really a big bread person, maybe with the sandwich, but if they have a wrap lettuce, a red lettuce wrap as an option, I'll eat that first.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I'm human.
Okay.
I'm a chef. I have to
Okay.
taste everything I cook. A lot of things include macaroni and cheese. I'm not big on it anymore because I haven't been constipated since I started this. But when I backed off of it and some a doctor put me on medicine, I got constipated.
Oh.
Never a freaking again. I'm not doing that no more. It
Okay.
almost ripped me open. So I don't want to go. Just imagine what our kids go through. They're already eating junk at school.
Right. Right.
Then we're feeding them junk.
Right.
And then to get them out our face, we feed them more junk.
Yeah.
They're little. Save
You
your
ain't
children.
lying. So I'm not gonna say all my business on this live, but if you follow Mo's weight loss soup, you'll see my results as well. So this is gonna be a
Absolutely.
journey to me. I have red carpets. I have a lot of stuff coming up within the next 60 days. So I needs to be snatched on them red carpets.
We're gonna do before and afters. We're gonna do her
before and
journey.
afters.
She's going to do like I said, she had a head start, 7 pounds overnight. She hadn't even done the consultation that knocks 10 to 15. My clients can tell you it's a real thing. So between the 7 plus maybe the 10, 15, before she comes back next week, you will see a difference. We're going to do before and after pictures, but I'm talking about maybe 20 pounds gone before she even does anything.
Y'all here first.
It's real.
It's the weight loss psychic.
I can't make this shit up.
She can't make it up. Neither can I. One more time for your socials before we get into our next topic.
Monique Smith on Facebook. We got Mo's Weight Loss Soup on Facebook. We have Mo's Weight Loss, I believe, Detox Soup or Mo's Detox Soup on Instagram. Facebook, TikTok is MISSUNIQUE 978. My personal page on Instagram is MIZZUNIQUE 32. Or you can contact me 706-405-0734. Text the word soup. Tell me where you saw me and I'll give you a $5 discount.
We all about a good discount.
Yeah, I will give you, just tell me you saw me on the show and I would definitely honor that.
I appreciate you for coming. It was so great. Listen, we reconnected on a whim.
On a whim at a party from one of our, shout out to Vanessa for reconnecting us. We love you,
Eva.
Sis. Yeah, our Eva.
Our Eva.
Our Eva Longoria.
Yeah, pretty much. I said, I know. And we got to talking and it was who I thought it was. So thank you so much for coming out. I'm so excited about my new weight loss journey because Lord knows I hate working out.
Oh, we're not doing that. We're not putting out here. We don't do that.
You know, I take mine off every night, but same sentiment.
But please tune in to her. I have 2 more shows concerning this. If you want to get your family members to watch and engage, please check my pages for the updates.
Yes.
And yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see the magic. Miss Nikki is going to be snatched. This is actually, like, one more time, it is plastic surgery meets gastric bypass in a pot.
In a pot.
With no exercise, no nothing. If you have surgery coming up, I'm going to tell you something. I've helped thousands of women get prepared for plastic surgery, get their BMI down.
Wow. And if you ain't pooping, you need to be souping.
That's right. If you ain't pooping, you need to be souping. If you can't poop, eat
You
the
eat
soup.
the soup.
Hey.
Thank you so much for for coming on. I need you to stay for this next segment because I want you to tell me what you would do. Okay. Can I just vent real quick?
Let's do it.
All right. Dear Nikki Lee, can I just vent real quick? I recently found out my boyfriend of a little more than a year wears man units, and I feel a way about it. Now, don't get me wrong. This man he treats me like a queen, but I can't shake this feeling. Now, myself wear wigs and extensions. I shouldn't see a problem if he does it too, right? But I do. Should I tell my BF how I truly feel about his man unit and potentially cause a disturbance in our relationship? Or should I just be silent and secretly feel away? Sign the man unit's queen. Now, because you are my guest, Monique, I am going to let you answer that first.
Please let me have
and then
at this.
I am going to answer it.
Let me tell you something. I have seen the man units. Okay. And I'm a person who wears a unit, not because I'm bald, because my hair is longer than my weave. I just don't desire. I'm just a simple female. I don't wear makeup. I don't like doing my hair. I can get dressed quicker than my man can. Understand that. But I am about convenience and not messing up my natural hair. So when I get 70 years old and I'm not with going to the shop to get my hair done, my hair will be down to my butt and I can bundle it and do whatever. But I am about fast, move, get out the way, and not taking up time when it comes down to getting out the door. But I saw the man units. If I can feel confident with wearing a lace front or whatever the case I wear, I've never worn a wig, but why can't he? That should be sexy. I done seen it. You're changing lives and you're giving him more confidence. He's taking care of you, sis. That wig. That man looking good for you. He out here, he ain't with a patch right here looking like Fire Marshal Bill. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you
that
something.
man is trying to be sexy for you and not embarrass you because, but better yet, damn you, it's about how he feels.
Absolutely.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, what you won't do, another woman step in there and be taken care of and rub that unit and understand she got a unit too, and our shit feel the same. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I mean, I'm with you.
I'm loving it.
That's like that's hypocrisy.
Changing lives, sis.
Sis, it's hypocrisy at its finest.
Yes.
If you, especially if you yourself wears units and extensions, you can't say ish about that man in his unit.
And unless you a natural chick, guess what? He should have went for a natural chick.
Right.
But a woman like me, who, like I said, have a head full of hair, I can't even make this up. I just have no desire to spend 2 to 3 hours dressed today, not on makeup or hair. It just doesn't make sense. You can't get that time back. But if you're wearing the same thing he's wearing, why the hell do you care?
It does.
He gonna get his hair done like you do. But guess what? His finances to get his done ain't the same. It shouldn't cost the same. But if it does, you shouldn't even care if he still got you.
Right. I mean, she said he treats her like a queen. So I'm with the queen treatment rather than that man unit. Sis, if he is making you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside,
then embrace it.
If he is being the king that he is, because I've seen those barber transformation videos, and it can make a 32-year-old man that's balding in the middle
make him feel some type
baby
of way.
Zaddy. He goes from Fred Sanford to Zaddy with that unit on. So in this, can I just vent real quick, sis? If he makes you feel like a queen, I would, if I were you, I would rock with it. But you know, sometimes the disturbance of peace within ourselves could be so overwhelming that you just have to say something. I mean, that's a risk that you're taking. But I wouldn't say shit. Like, I wouldn't say nothing. I would just keep my mouth shut, as you would as well, Monique.
Yes. Okay. Look,
Okay.
Just keep it shut.
Okay.
Embrace that you have a man that wants to take care of you.
Uh-huh.
Damn what he's doing to look good for you. Embrace the fact that, like I said, Fire Marshal Bill only had a patch here, patch here, patch here. Your man got a head full under that lace.
Period.
But listen, we ain't laughing. We're embracing that.
What kind
We're
of glue
embracing
he
that.
used? Can you find out what kind of glue he used and email me
Yes,
that? Cause
and let me know, because if it lasts longer than my 2.5, 3 to 4 weeks, then I need to know. Shout out to Whitney, my stylist. Hey, boo boo, we need to figure out what these man wigs going for on this white glue.
listen, because they be looking good. I cannot front to you, so I appreciate you for
Front, literally. Frontal, that is.
Listen, I appreciate you for answering and your input with that.
But you're okay, sis. You're gonna be okay. You got a good man.
Yeah.
His hair does not make it. What does Indy Irie say?
I am not my hair. Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. I am not my hair. Because
Can't-
y'all don't
you can't make
understand
this
how
up.
fast this goes off as soon as I get through the door. Do you understand me? I have so many units. And I am not afraid to say it. I hate when I'm kissing though, and they go for the back of my head. And I know they feel all kind of bobby pins and clips and stuff. But
Oh, they don't
hey.
feel no bobby pins or nothing, but they might get a little me when it's time to renew my frontal. But guess what? They love me, so they're gonna accept
Either
that.
way,
Hey,
either way, where they
Either
going?
way.
Nowhere.
no, not a place.
Thank you so much for your input with that. We're almost finished, y'all. We only have about 9 minutes left, but I do have to get into the good shit motivational moment. And
Let's
my
do
good
it.
shit motivational moment is, and you can chime in if you like to also, Monique. Elevation requires separation. I'm gonna say that one more
It
time.
does. Can I speak?
I'm gonna just say it one more time.
Do that.
Elevation requires separation. Go ahead. Go speak it.
So these last 4 or 5 months, I have been through the hardest time of my life. I'm 44 years old, and I have literally teary-eyed sitting up here talking to you guys. I have been through something. I took a leap of faith. Okay. And I had to, no, I didn't have to. I made a decision to step out of my comfort zone, to better myself, not knowing where I was going to go, whether I wanted to move to Fort Lauderdale or Texas. Right. So I let go of my house. Okay. Somewhere I was comfortable. But when I tell you the rental industry went from 18 to 3,000, I don't want to just live because I make it, but I decided I don't want to just live.
We want a quality of life.
We want to travel.
Yeah.
We want to go shopping, get hair, keep hair done.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So I decided to take a leap of faith and leave my house, not knowing what I was going to experience. These last 4 months have been the hardest times of my life, not depending on anybody for anything. And I have been through it all. So with that being said, um, separation to elevation. I was sitting in a car about 3 or 4 weeks ago in a parking lot, which I usually do during the day after leaving my house, because I didn't purposely find a house to move from one house to the next, because there's nothing keeping me in Georgia. Georgia has depressed me. It's getting overcrowded. My son is no longer here. He's in college doing his thing. My daughter is no longer here. She moved away. My grandbaby's gone. Why am I here? There's no reason for me to stay here. I wasn't born here, but I was raised here. Maybe I'm tired of Georgia. The amount of apartments that pop up in front of my face is overwhelming to me. But the fact that I can go into an apartment to try to downsize, and it's $27.95 to start off, not including the $200 a month in fees. So you're back to the 3,000 for the $4,000 house that 4,000 square foot house that I just let go of. Why am I here?
Yeah.
So taking a leap of faith and saying, okay, I'm going to move to Texas, because everything I see on Facebook is these humongous houses
for like
$1,080.
Listen, yo, to buy like
7,000 square feet.
200,000.
Like, oh my God. God is talking to me. I'm about to move to Texas, out to my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. Fort Lauderdale is where my heart is because it's our second home.
Mm-hmm.
And we just talked about that. But I don't have any reason to be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But elevation and separation. Separation, elevation. I separated and I took a leap of faith. And I have struggled over these last 4 months. But being in the right place at the right time, cutting loose toxic people, toxic environments, being at the right place last week has landed me 4 shows, a connection to not only my sister again,
Right.
connecting to the Orlando Magics with this soup.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, maybe Georgia ain't so bad. But at the end of the day, where I was in the car and I was crying and I said, God, I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm screaming in the car and I'm boohooing. And the next morning, when I opened my eyes after passing out in that car, I saw light and my life changed overnight. I'm not going to go into details, but just understand that today, 3 weeks later, I'm in a place where I'm getting the recognition that I deserve. I'm reconnecting relationships that I missed, and I'm in a better place. And I know that God is putting me in a position to elevate on a level that no man physically could do for me, only God.
And you know what? Sometimes you just have to
Let
move.
go.
You got everybody is not supposed to go with you.
No.
And that's why we stay stagnant a lot of times because we have not let go of the people that's not supposed to go with you. I cannot even front when I tell y'all there was long time relationships that for one way or another has ended for me. And as soon I'm talking about the next day after it ended,
your life elevate. That's what
just that
happened
fast.
with my soup.
Just
that woman
that
said, you
fast.
got a friend that's jealous of you. You got a friend that is praying against your finances, your downfalls, but you're going to create something out of nothing. This woman just randomly in my Facebook inbox, she said, put salt in the 4 corners of your room, pray on it. God is going to remove her. I saw who it was. I addressed it. I didn't hear from her for 2 years. I blew up overnight.
Yeah.
When broke, not a dime, and found love at the same freaking
Come
time.
on for finding love.
And meeting.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
I'm a happy person.
That motivation. Listen,
a whole
and a lot of us, we know when something ain't right. We just, and it be time because you've been friends
for so
long that it's the time that keeps you connected and not the commonalities. It's not the business mindset. It's not the growth mindset. It all be, but I've known her for 10 years. That ain't kid no more.
Time has nothing to do with anything. Absolutely, because some of the most people that I love the most are people on Facebook I've never met.
Yeah.
That I talk to on the phone.
Absolutely.
Never seen them face to face, but they are my sisters. And I tell you, I will go to bat for them. I'll jump on a plane in a minute.
That's what we
shout out
about.
to Keisha Cotton.
Hey, Keisha Cotton.
hey, Keisha Cotton.
Hey,
that's
Keisha
my girl.
Cotton.
You know what I'm saying? But it's about bonding. And like I said, Nikki is back in my life. I'm so excited about our journey because it's not about just you. It's about us.
Yes.
Reconnecting. Shout out to Vanessa for reconnecting
Absolutely.
us. Shout out to Kimmy for the connection. It's
a
lot.
It's a lot. This a lot.
2024.
We winning.
I just had a medium that just told me this year God is going to do right by you.
And he will
release some friends, but embrace the ones that he's bringing back. And when I tell you, I read that and I receive it, I'm okay with letting go.
We letting go in 2024. If it don't serve you no good, we letting it go.
And the way too, we letting go of that way.
And the way too. Baby fat, no. Y'all, that's our time. Again, RR Radio,
Yes.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I am Nikki Lee. It's
Nikki Lee is amazing.
Thank you on Facebook. I am Nikki_Lee on Instagram. Simply Nikki Lee on TikTok. Girl,
Yeah.
it's so many of them.
I know.
But
I know.
as I always say, y'all know how I end my show. Get on your shit, stay on your shit, stay out of shit, and always be the shit. Until
Hey.
next week, thanks for watching the Good Shit Show. Thanks, Monique.
Good night. Good night.